The Apex GBS standards work is, I believe, very valuable to GBS, IT, and in general business operations organizations for many reasons. The first is I think it acts as a really good reference to benchmark and compare your current operating model against what the industry standard prescribes. Now, let me be clear. The intent isn't to become a benchmarking tool with data and numbers that already exists in the industry. What we're trying to give people is a reference on the operating models. How do you structure? How do you act? What do your people do? What are the accountabilities? That's really what we need to be checking against. So that's one. The other thing that the standards does is it brings in actual practitioner experience from leaders that have led really large organizations like J&J and Mars and Cardinal Health and Procter Gamble, and they come with actual experience. So this is much more of a practical tips rather than a cold calculated pictures and designs that can be incredibly valuable. How you ought to be looking at the standards is take a look at your current practices, your organization structures, your accountabilities, your metrics, how you're organized, what are your operating models, and then compare that with what is written in the book. The second thing I would do is recommend that you kind of get into an annual strategic planning exercise where every year you could set a goal for moving up the maturity ladder by a certain amount. And on that final activity, this is really where resources such as Inixia or others can be incredibly helpful. If they are consistent with and complementary to some of the models that is called out in the standards, they can actually do the hand holding. They can actually bring in the day-to-day coaching for the leaders and the practitioners at the middle level in the organization to bring the standards to life for you.